let's be real for a second. Financial success isn't some secret club reserved for the super wealthy. It's a game that every single one of us is playing. The only problem, most people are losing. So we're going to break down exactly why that is, and more importantly, how you can start to win. So what's the deal? Why does so many people feel like they're just spinning their wheels, working hard, but never really getting ahead? The answer isn't some complex economic theory. It really boils down to one common and fixable blind spot. The root of the problem is something we can call a financial awareness gap. See, instead of putting in the time to actually learn how money works, a lot of people get sidetracked. They start chasing shiny objects, those get-rich-quick schemes that promise the world. But that's the trap. That's what keeps people stuck in that same frustrating cycle. Okay, so to close that gap, we have to start with the most important rule of all. Seriously, if you nail this one, everything else just falls into place. It's all about knowing exactly where your money is flowing. This idea is so simple, but it is incredibly powerful. On one side, you've got assets. Think of these as things that put money into your pocket. We're talking about investments, a side hustle, anything that generates income. Then, on the other side, you have liabilities, and these are the things that take money out of your pocket. Your car payment, that subscription you forgot about, credit card debt, you get the picture. Real wealth only starts to happen when the cash flowing in from your assets is way bigger than the cash flowing out to your liabilities. And here's the critical mistake most people make. The second they get a little extra cash, a bonus, a raise, they immediately buy luxuries. And luxuries are almost always liabilities. The new phone, the fancier car, they just drain your wallet month after month. The wealthy? They do the opposite. They use extra money to buy more assets, things that will pay them back down the road. Sounds simple enough, right? Buy assets, stay away from liabilities. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. Most people fail at this for one simple reason. They have no clue where their money is actually going. I mean, could you, right now, tell me where every single dollar you made last month went? For most of us, the answer is no. And that brings us to a timeless principle. You simply can't manage what you don't measure. If you want to get a handle on your cash flow, you have to see it. And honestly, the best way to do that in this day and age is with a digital tool that tracks and categorizes everything for you. It's the key to making this first rule actually work. With a tool like this, you know in an instant whether your last purchase was an asset or just another liability. For example, an app like Masarif is a great option because it gives you that control. It's completely free, it works offline so your data stays private, and there are no annoying ads. The bottom line is, using a tool gives you that crystal clear picture you need to finally start making progress. All right, so once you're tracking your money and you know its flow, it's time for rule number 2. And this one might challenge a belief that's been drilled into us for generations. The idea that a good job means you're secure. Just let that sink in for a moment. This whole idea of the safe, stable job being the key to a good life, it's kind of an illusion, one that's been passed down from our parents and grandparents. Working your entire life just to pay the bills isn't a strategy for wealth. It's a strategy for survival. I absolutely love this slide because it shows the difference in thinking so clearly. Most people are focused on climbing the career ladder, working for that next promotion, that next small raise, but the wealthy, they're focused on owning the ladder. They're building the businesses, the systems, the investments. So you have to ask yourself, which path are you on right now? Now, to be super clear, we're not demonizing jobs here. A job can be an incredibly smart strategic move. It's where you gain skills, get experience, and earn capital to invest. But think of it as a launch pad, not a parking lot. It's a stepping stone on your way to building something that you own. And that brings us to the third and, honestly, the most powerful rule of them all. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. This is when you stop working for money and you start making your money work for you. People who are truly financially savvy learn the skill of investing. They understand that their money can be their absolute best employee. I mean, it works 24/7, it never calls in sick, and it never asks for a day off. This is how real wealth is built over time, not by trading your hours for dollars, but by letting your money do the heavy lifting. So how do you even get started? Well, you don't need a degree in finance. The very first step, the most important one, is to invest in your own financial education. But a quick warning, don't just throw money at something you don't understand because you heard it was hot. That's not investing, my friend. That's just gambling. And I know what some of you might be thinking. That's great, but I don't have any extra money to invest. Well, guess what?
You have something else that's just as valuable. You have time. And you can invest that time right now in learning the rules of this game. Learn what actually builds wealth so that when you do have the money, you'll know exactly what to do with it.
So there you have it, the 3 core rules. Now let's just pull this all together into a simple, clear path you can start walking today.
Here are your 3 keys to unlock that door. Number 1, know the difference between assets and liabilities and make buying assets your absolute priority. Number 2, shift your thinking from being a worker to being an owner. And number 3, commit to learning how to make your money work for you.
Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This journey is not a walk in the park. It's tough. You're going to hit roadblocks and a lot of people just give up. But it's the persistent ones, the people who keep learning and refuse to quit, who actually make it. So don't play this game just to not lose. You need to enter the game to win. If you're serious about growing your wealth and you feel like this helps sharpen your financial awareness, we'd love for you to do 3 quick things. First, give us a like. It really helps us out. Second, drop a comment and share your own experience with managing your budget. And third, hit that subscribe button and join our community. We're all in this together, focused on building that financial freedom.